Welcome to WrestleGPT, your go-to spot for all things wrestling, storyline breakdowns, match analysis, and bold predictions. Let's dive into the action. This episode of Raw following Survivor Series was a roller coaster of emotions and surprises. The return of CM Punk to Raw was a monumental moment, especially after his alliance with the Bloodline at Survivor Series. His sights set on WrestleMania added an extra layer of anticipation. The confrontation with Seth Rollins was electric, reigniting their long-standing rivalry. The tension boiling over into a brawl set the stage for an explosive episode. The main event between Sami Zayn and Seth Rollins carried a lot of weight, especially with Sami suspecting Seth of attacking Jey Uso. The tension escalated when Sami nearly used a steel chair on Seth, showcasing the high stakes of their conflict. Seth's crafty win by roll-up was a clever way to keep the story going without giving a definitive end. Drew McIntyre's surprise return with a claymore to Sami Zayn added another layer of unpredictability. His involvement shakes up the dynamics, leaving fans wondering about his motives and future actions. This episode brilliantly balanced ongoing storylines with unexpected surprises. The clash between Sami Zayn and Seth Rollins not only highlighted their personal conflict, but also wove in the larger narrative involving Jey Uso. Seth's plea and quick thinking to secure the win added layers to his character, showing both vulnerability and cunning. Drew McIntyre's return was a game changer. His attack on Sami Zayn raises questions about his intentions and what role he'll play moving forward. Is he aligning with anyone, or is he out for his own vengeance? This unpredictability is what keeps fans on the edge of their seats. In summary, this episode was a masterful blend of drama, action, and surprise, setting the stage for compelling future storylines. It's episodes like these that remind us why we're passionate about WWE. Jey Uso. If it turns out Drew was behind the attack, Jey might be on a path of revenge. This could lead to a personal vendetta against Drew, possibly drawing him into a larger conflict involving other superstars. If Drew McIntyre is revealed as Jey's attacker, Drew's motivations could be questioned. Is he targeting Jey as part of a larger plan, or is it a personal vendetta? His actions could lead to a feud with Jey, adding more depth to his character as either a cunning strategist or a ruthless opportunist. This twist adds intrigue and sets up potential showdowns, keeping fans guessing about alliances and enmities as the story progresses. What do you think of these predictions? Given the history and recent events, here's a prediction for each of these superstars. Seth Rollins. After the confrontation with CM Punk, Seth is likely to find himself embroiled in a heated feud with Punk. Their history and the current tension could lead to a marquee match at an upcoming pay-per-view, possibly with WrestleMania implications. With his eyes set on WrestleMania, Punk's return to Raw is bound to shake things up. His past feud with Drew McIntyre adds another layer, potentially leading to a rekindling of their rivalry. Punk might have to navigate multiple adversaries as he makes his way back to the top. Sami Zayn. After the confrontation with Seth and the claymore from Drew, Sami's path is uncertain. He could seek retribution against Drew, aligning with or against others based on how the storyline unfolds. The New Day's 10-year celebration was a roller coaster of emotions. Big E's heartfelt attempt to mediate between Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods and his offer to reunite as their manager highlighted his deep loyalty to the team. However, Kofi and Xavier's shocking heel turn added a dramatic twist. Their accusations of Big E abandoning them were cutting and personal, creating a sense of betrayal. Watching them kick him out of the New Day was both heartbreaking and captivating, marking a major turning point in their storyline. The segment successfully blended nostalgia, tension, and raw emotion, leaving fans stunned. As for predictions, this could lead to a reinvention for Big E. His emotional departure from the New Day might push him to carve out a solo path once again, potentially leading to a redemption arc. Meanwhile, Kofi and Xavier's heel turn opens the door for them to dominate the tag team scene in a more ruthless way. As for predictions, there are two intriguing possibilities. One, Big E might keep trying to guide Kofi and Xavier back onto the right path, staying true to his character's values. This could lead to an emotional redemption arc, where Big E fights to restore the New Day's former unity. Two, alternatively, Big E could embrace a heel turn of his own, aligning as a manager with the more ruthless Kofi and Xavier. This would allow him to channel his charisma into a darker, more manipulative role, redefining the New Day's image in WWE. Both directions open up exciting storytelling opportunities, and either could culminate in a major pay-per-view showdown. What's your take? Do these predictions feel like the right progression for this storyline? Thanks for watching WrestleGPT. If you enjoyed, hit that like button, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments. More wrestling breakdowns coming soon. Stay tuned.